In this video, I will be flying on Allegiant Airlines. Now to start this video, I am at Gerald R. Ford International Airport, also known as GRR, flying on an Airbus A320-200 with the registration of N286NV. And sadly, I don't know what that means. Anyways, getting on the plane, I am sitting at the front of the plane this time, and I get a good view of the CFM56 engines. Time will take 4 hours, flying across the country all the way to Oregon. So, 7, these ours? I thought you were letting me through. Sitting down in the seat, we got this extra small tray table, just like Spirit Airlines. We got some good amount of leg room for being in the front of the plane. We got the seat cushion goes in a good amount, which means good. And as usual, no headrest because this is a budget airline.
As your board seats A, B, and C are to your right, seats D and F to your left.
As I sort of mentioned, I get to sit in the front of the plane this time on aisle 6, which is pretty good because last time on my Delta flight, I sat pretty far behind the plane, mainly behind the wings, but this time we're in front of the engines and we got a good view of it. But anyways, sit back and relax, taxiing on this A320 on Allegiant Airlines. That's for the 550 if you only care about takeoff and further. This will be the biggest twin engine plane. runway 17, as what I believe, because I don't know. Flaps are down. Flaps are down. That takeoff was pretty smooth and normal, but soon we will be flying over Lake Michigan. Before I continue the flight, I'm not going to ask to subscribe to myself, but instead I'm going to ask for you to subscribe to my friend, Skyforge Aviation, as we were going to have a subscriber race to 100, but he's only at 5 and I'm at 60, which doesn't really work out. So I'm asking you guys to go subscribe to him to get him active on his channel again. Back to the flight. Approaching the coast of Lake Michigan. I've been to that spot many of times. As of right now, I have flown over Lake Michigan 2 times, not counting this. And per usual, it's nice and blue. As I reviewed earlier, we got some nice legroom because we're in like premium economy or something. And as of right now, we are approaching the coast of where Wisconsin is, I think, or it's Chicago. I'm not sure. Also, there's Chicago Midway Airport. Yes, I brought my Lego private jet on the plane. And also, yes, it does have retractable landing gear that actually got scrapped after this trip. I had to build and take apart this plane almost 5 times on the trip also.
Hey folks, cruising at 34,000 feet.
The bathroom also on the A320 was pretty small as normal. I think the 737s was nicer. I do like the 737 more than the A320 because I feel like its seats are way better. At this point in the flight, I have literally no idea where we are. We could possibly be over North Dakota. But I saw a flight plan for it and it said we could fly right by Canada. So probably south. Another thing to be wary about if you're about to fly on Allegiant Airlines, the food costs money. And if you're on a 4-hour flight, you're probably going to want to bring your own snacks, which is exactly what I did. Last time I flew on Allegiant to the same destination, which was Oregon, I pretty much starved on the flight. We also saw the Rocky Mountain ranges, which was pretty nice. We'll take a look at. Now we are starting our descent into PDX, Portland International Airport in Oregon. Also, as we were on the ground right after landing, my dad noted out something cool that we saw, and you'll see that soon in the video. that surprised being some random F-15s parked at the airport. Oh, and also that landing was hard. Probably equivalent to Ryanair. That was kind of a hard landing. That was kind of a hard landing. And also when we were on the ground, we saw some UPS planes, which was a pretty nice sight. Anyways, my phone is running out of storage as we near the end of the video. Some metro liners. Is that an A330 over there?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland. Local time here is approximately 8:07. For your continued safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and ensure all carry-on items remain stowed and out of the aisle. Once the aircraft is at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, it will be safe to move about the cabin and gather your belongings. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items for the ship during flight. Please refrain from smoking or vaping until inside the terminal and only in designated areas. You may now use again will help to keep the cabin a comfortable temperature for you until you're off.
Change my camera angle because we got told to shut the windows, but I was able to keep mine open just a crack to keep videoing as we now park right by some Alaska Airlines 737s. Making the window open a tiny bit. Also, here are two videos we got from our flight coming back from Oregon. As I saw a 787 take off right in front of us. Yep. And Air Canada, I think an E-175, correct me if I'm wrong, landed right in front of us also. There was another plane landing. There was another plane landing. Air Canada, ERJ. But I also took a video of the takeoff, although I told myself that I wasn't going to video any flight coming back home, and just for the fear to fly into the dark. But I still took tons of videos. But anyways, this is the end of the video. I thank you for waiting so long for this video because I just kept pushing it back a whole bunch.